All right. Zuko, you're up.
Having no weapons, Zuko's just gonna resort to fighting dirty. He's gonna kick.
Expect nothing less.
I was gonna say, I suppose as...
Expect nothing less.
Look at his detective work. Is there whiskey nearby?
No, he's gonna kick the occultist right in front of him in the balls.
Nice.
Go roll for nut check.
Nut check.
Roll for ball whack.
Roll for.
Nudging.
Oh, ball whack.
I'm a geek. I use my bubbles when I speak. I'm a freak because you received that from me. I'm unique. There is only one of me. I'm complete, so I really don't care what you think of me. I'm a geek.
Hello and welcome to Comics and Lacrosse, the greatest streamers you've never heard of. My name is Spacehawk, your GM for this evening. And tonight we are diving back into more Book of Astra. Excuse me while I talk and get my dice, because I totally forgot to do that before stream. So setting that up while I'm doing this intro. Stalling, and good to go. So I want to give a quick shout out before we begin to our sponsors, Misty Mountain Gaming. They have some really cool stuff, and everybody here has Misty Mountain dice. They are awesome. They are cool people, and they have some super amazing products, like the dice that I am currently getting ready. But yes, definitely check out Misty Mountain for all of your dice needs. And they also have other stuff on their site, right, Cross?
Yeah, they have a bunch of other stuff on there. They also do miniatures. They also have a leatherwork company in their department that does journals and bags as well now, as well as a bunch of other stuff that they're connected with through doing some woodwork where they do DMing screens. They do stuff like this little fella here, a little mimic.
Also,
So they have
that
a
code does no longer work, right?
Yes, and Cross 10 no longer works over there, but we will be getting some new details on new products releasing that we'll be doing special offers on a monthly basis. So keep an eye out for them. They're still sorting all of that out. So
You Cross.
Cross 10 is no more. Cross 10 gone.
But anyway, guys, we're excited to dive back into Book of Astra for tonight, because last week was just, I don't know what happened. Last week was just insane.
Chunk, I seen that bottle. You're not allowed to drink anything in person or in game tonight.
No eating or drinking anything.
Don't
Last
drink
week-
anything.
Last week
No
started.
breathing.
You guys ventured. Well, first it started in a weird dream ? Where you guys were in this very strange dream where you dreamed of this weird guy named Valron, and he made doppelgangers of you. You all woke up in this little shed, kind of confused at what was going on, but still noticing as you walked out this purple haze in the sky, something you've really never seen before. Binnie made a friend, an old crazy fisherman man who gave her no information whatsoever.
Really, friend? Is that what we're going for?
Something. Acquaintance. Kind of. You guys went through a swamp and battled giant gators and giant frogs that took the team down multiple times, as well as Zuko, who took the team down
Yeah, I was gonna say
multiple times.
Wasn't
Zuko
this
went down.
serious?
I will say, if you missed last week's,
3
make sure you go
times.
back and watch it, because Zuko went down 4 times. 4 times. It was 4. I'm pretty sure it was 4. I think so. Zuko went down 4 times. Somehow didn't die. He should have died.
It was a freaking miracle.
3 out of those
Yeah.
4 times he should have died, but he's somehow still here. As you guys made it to the shoreline, you were accosted by the cult, who pointed weapons at you and disarmed you all. And that's where we're going to pick it up.
Which, to be fair, after that fight in the swamp, that was the better option. We were all just grateful it wasn't another gator.
I'm going to kind of break it up. So I'm going to start with Zoc and Faye and Zuko. Zuko, they've tied you up. You're the only one that they tied up big time.
Of course.
Yeah. They were like, they kind of were watching you guys and they saw what you were doing and they were like, no. And so they tied you up. There were Zoc, Faye, you guys are tied up by the hands and they put you in these like almost like chains. You cannot get out. You are wiggling out. Falcor, they've captured in a cage and they have shoved you all into this little tiny room in their base. You guys didn't get a good look at the base because as soon as you guys got close, they bagged your heads. They threw you guys back in and like tore a like took the bags off and pushed you in, and you guys fell inside. Sock, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, okay. What do I have? I got 21.
Sock, something feels weird. You just kind of slump back. I would assume Zoc would do that. He just kind of slump back, or is he going to be walking around? I'll let you do whatever.
No, he'll just sit back. I don't like this.
Your arm inside, like your jacket, your arm feels kind of weird. Something feels off. That's what you perceive.
Is there any light in here? Like, can we see anything?
A little bit. There's a little bit of light shining through one of the windows are kind of barred up. This light is kind of shining through.
Hey, Faye. Are you able to see my arm? Is there anything look off?
Faye, roll a perception check.
Just while that's going, on, we do have a redeem in chat, Caleb, for name an NPC.
Yeah.
Someone wants to name an NPC Sora.
Okay.
Your
Which
brother
is
wants to
ironic.
name an NPC Sora.
I was gonna say
Because we have a Sora. Can you pick a different name? We have a Sora already in the campaign. So, would you roll, Faye?
A 13.
You look at Zoc for a second, but something else catches your eye before you can do anything. You see another individual besides Zuko in the room with you. He's tied up. He looks like he is just skin and bones. And he is leaning. He's just leaning on the back. Kind of looks up at you and doesn't really say anything. You notice, with the 13 roll, you notice he's a Hawthor.
See anything,
Who's
Faye?
that guy? Yeah. It's like a Hawtor guy.
He looks up when he hears the name Hawtor. And just kind of looks back down. He glances at Zoc and turns his head. And just kind of like looks back down.
I look over and say something in Haw. Like, just letting him know my name is Zoc. What's your name?
I know you. Zoc. You don't know, Zoc, you have no idea who this is.
I'm sorry, I neglect to recall where you're from.
He doesn't. He kind of looks at you and he just kind of like looks away. Doesn't really say anything else.
Where are you from?
The mountains.
Did you live in our village?
No.
Another village?
He shakes his hand. Yes.
Did you all get hit by the disease?
No. I know your father. What happened with your father? was a tragedy. Don't know how he died. I just heard he died. I served him.
I cut my father's head off.
Put his head up. And he just kind of looks down.
You do know what he was doing in our village, right? You can't be that naive.
I never lived in your village. A group of us. Our father sent us across the marsh as one of his spies. And Faye, he is clearly not, he's not looking at you at all. He's trying to avoid your contact, like eye contact with you. He just has it, he kind of has like a hood on. He's kind of like leaning, just kind of covering his eyes. Zoc, your arm once again just feels weird. You feel like you can almost not pick it up.
Try to move it. Hey,
It
Faye,
feels-
something's wrong with my arm. I'm not able to move it. Can you punch it or pinch it or something? I just need to make sure I can feel something.
Punch it?
Yeah.
All right.
While this is going on, what is Zuko doing?
I'm just wrestling with my chains. And, hey, I didn't mean to shoot them. It was the whiskey, okay? I was trying to shoot the bad guys, okay?
Are you guys just ignoring Zuko?
Oh, yeah.
That's really bad.
Fine.
Zuko, you're just like, you're hitting the
I-
wall trying to get out of your chain. You are like just stuck.
Guys, I didn't. I don't normally shoot my friends, okay? I'm not normally. Well, most of the time, I'm not a jerk, okay? Sometimes. Like, maybe 60, 70% of the time, okay?
The Hawtor across the room, which you didn't get his name yet, did you?
No.
He looks at you and goes, "What is this fool rambling about?" In Haw.
He shot a couple of us on accident because he was just blitzed out of his gourd.
And he goes, "The name is Vintus."
Ventus. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I've never met you or heard of you before. But I killed my father because he was killing our people. He was ruling our village with an iron hand and murdering men, women, and children.
Kind of looks. I don't know. Zadok did. My commander, who was in charge, he got all his orders from Zadok. I've met the man 2 times in my life. He pulls his neck back, shows his tattoo on his neck. Faye, and for everyone in the audience, this is the first time we've ever used this check. This is a brand new check to the game that I added, as this is a homebrew game. Faye, I want you to make a recall check for me.
Okay. So, where can I find that?
Zuko, you have guidance from Mad Chicken, by the way.
If you're in Foundry,
Yeah.
over to the right, top right, you should see like a little person, actors icon.
Okay.
It's the third one
And
from
then-
the left.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and then click on your name. And still just
Okay.
roll a d20 and then add your. I think for you, you don't have any.
Oh, okay.
It's just a 0.
Yeah. It's 17.
Faye, this Hawtor, his tattoo that you've seen, you recognize this. These were the Hawtor that slayed most of your people. He is one of them. He notices that you're looking at him.
I'm just
You
looking
look
back
familiar.
and forth with them.
You look familiar. Feathered.
You might remember me. I'm from Tassin.
He stops. I am sorry what we did to your people. My commander is ruthless. It was not personal. He told us to do a job, and we did the job. Helps. Tried to stay out of it as much as I could. I didn't kill many. The ones I did kill, I did it out of mercy.
How can you even tell me that? Are you trying to say that any of that should change my mind on what I'm about to do?
Wait,
I'm thrown
Faye,
in hole.
is this the Hawthorne you were looking for when you were searching for me? Faye? I think she might have froze.
Sorry, it froze.
That was a very funny face to freeze on. You're like,
Great. Awesome.
why are you just sticking tongue out at me?
It's going to sit like the rest of the night. I think we all just need to sit like that when we're not talking. Just
He looks, he goes,
I love the internet.
he goes, I know what you must do. I am so sorry. I've spent the last 10 years of my life running. If you need to take my life, I understand. I get it. I'll tell you what you need to know. My commander, the man you are looking for, his name is Zorn. Zorn ordered the attack on your people. Under Zadok's orders. Clear Tassan to make it into our new home. It's what he was trying to do. Create a utopia for the Hawtor on Tassan. He said as far as I understood, the Hawtor were dying out. That was his end game. He sent us. We are the Nighthawks. He sent us to clear it out. To see if it would be a good home. Killed a lot. I killed a lot. And he walks over to you on his knees. You could tell he's very like Hawtors are always like skinny and slender and has like very long fingers. And he's just like gets on his knees and looks up at you. Do what you must to me. And he closes his eyes.
You whisper
Right.
over to Faye. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Faye just screams. And then she just walks away.
He opens his eyes and looks. Do you not seek vengeance? I will give it to you.
I don't know.
He nods. And he slowly stands up. And he's very weak. He's like almost like falling over. Kind of pushes. Like very, very weak. Kind of there's like a little table in the corner. He pulls himself out. The one you seek is Commander Zorn. You need to kill him. Before he kills more. And I'll tell you this, Feathered. Zorn is still probably on Tassan. He has not heard from Zardak since he is dead. He is rogue, doing what he desires by his will, and he will kill more of your people if he can. It's a little bench. He kind of walks over and just sits on it, and he's like almost in tears, and he just kind of like leans against the side. And you could tell he's having trouble breathing. Just he doesn't have a mask, a vent, or anything. He just taking really hard breaths. You can hear it.
I don't do anything. Just kind
Zoc,
of
there
fold
is-
my arms and sit on back against the wall.
So you fold your arms. Take your hand. You do like when you go to cross them, something kind of almost scrapes. They almost kind of scrape together. You take your fingers, very long fingers. You feel your arms. There's a hole in your forearm. Kind of feel it. You don't feel blood. The hole is pretty big. You could tell it was from the fight that you had. Kind of place your fingers inside the hole. And you kind of feel around. You feel cold metal.
Heck.
Are you doing this where they can see, or are you kind of hiding this?
No, I'm not hiding it. I try to dig it out.
You realize the piece of metal, as you feel around, is your arm. There's no digging it out.
I'm starting to freak out. I pull the opening up. I pull the opening wider with my hand. Just like frantically.
What you feel is just metal.
Like a
You feel
metal
wires. You feel machine.
Start to look around, make sure nobody's looking. And I'll wrap my arm up. Kind of shake it out. Move my fingers.
Fingers move fine. It almost feels like nothing. You bandage it. Kind of almost an out of sight, out of mind, which you're blind, so it doesn't really matter. But you're like, you just like, you cover it, and then once you cover it and you feel just this weight, you feel relaxed. You feel like it's okay. I'm going to cut over to Binnie, Hawthorne. You guys, just like the others, are shoved into this room. They take off the hoods, they shove you in, they close the door.
All right. Good heavens.
By the way, you're all stripped of your weapons. No one has weapons.
Right.
And are we in a separate room from them?
Yes, you guys are in a whole different
okay.
building.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So you guys kind of stumble in. You could each roll a perception check for me.
5.
8.
Even know.
You guys don't notice at first. It's going to be obvious. You don't notice at first. But you hear a noise behind you. And there's a woman lying just kind of on a little straw bed, and she is seriously hurt. Because you hear,
Oh boy.
She's just grabbing her arm.
Binnie walks up. Hey.
She doesn't
okay?
turn. She's kind of turned away from you.
It's okay. And I kind of just brush her hair back. Just like,
She kind of like winces.
hey, it's
She has
okay.
long silvered hair.
We're not going to hurt you. I promise. Well, he might, but I won't.
Thanks, kid.
Uh,
I feel like Hawthorne's just too pissed off right now
yeah.
to notice
What?
anything.
Do you want me to take a look at your arm?
Author's too pissed off all the time to notice anything, apparently.
And
Take a look at your arm?
she kind of pulls it back, and then she stops for a second. Binnie? Binnie?
Yes.
She
Binnie,
turns,
you know this lady?
turns around. You recognize her. Hawthorne's sister. It's Mary.
Ooh.
She turns around, and you could tell she's struggling to kind of catch her breath.
I kind of rush over to her
What
side as well.
happened?
Holy crap, Mary, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, give me your arm. And I start immediately bandaging her arm and trying to help it. What's going on?
You could tell that she's been shot a couple times.
The hell are you doing out here?
Damn cult.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Are you out here yourself?
Yeah. It's the mission that we were going to go on. Dad
Yeah,
sent us on.
Yeah, the mission that we were out here on that you weren't going to come on because Donavan and Misha.
Figured I'd do it myself. I've always
that
been
was
able to do it
stupid.
myself. She's
That was
like,
double stupid.
no kidding.
No, that wasn't being double stupid. That was being a pure dumbass. That's what that was. What the hell are you doing coming out after a cult on your own?
Donovan's brother. The leader. Figured I'd try to capture him at night. Take him by surprise.
Well,
Find the lab myself. Destroy it. Place is evil. Had to do it.
that plan might have worked in a book. but not with these people. They're crazy. And there's a lot of them, too.
They got the jump on me.
Yeah, feel
Took
that.
several out before I got shot up.
Yeah,
Managed
that
to
just wasn't a
stick-
good idea.
No. I managed to take some of the bullets out myself. My medic training,
How many more bullets have you still got? You know?
should be all out. I think a few passed through, and you could tell. Actually, you don't know if they did it. You could both make me a med check.
Oh,
Med check. If she may not know. She's like looking. She's looking. I think I got most of them out.
Yeah, 7. This is not Hawthorne, even close to Hawthorne's expertise.
I got a 10. I don't know how good that is.
That's fine. You notice all but one bullet, like all the wounds that you're like sealing and packing, you notice one of the wounds didn't go through all the way. 2 of them
Oh.
did, one of them didn't, but it's the one lodged in her shoulder, which is why she's hurting so bad.
Okay. I found one. If you hold still, I can try and take it out. It might hurt a little though.
And she looks around and she grabs there's just a wooden spoon, and she picks up and she bites onto it. She nods.
All right, here we go. I take like a little knife and I just kind of go.
And she starts screaming and biting. Ah!
Hawthorne like grabs on her hand. It's like, so just bite down and crush my hand. Do what you have to do.
And she sticks it in. Oh God. Oh. You manage, Binnie. It's not in super deep. Her armor that she has on managed to take the blunt of it, but it caught like right under the skin, and she just wasn't able to reach it.
Mm-hmm.
And you managed to like see it and pull it out.
And then
Oh.
There we go.
I bandage it. I just.
Oh.
There you are.
Oh,
That should be
God.
feeling a bit better now.
You're all right.
Thank you.
Hey, Hawthorne, do you have any more of that whiskey? She
I
might
got a
need
l-
a swig.
Yeah, I got a little bit
Or
of it
2.
left.
Zuko have it?
No,
No,
absolutely not.
You have just like a third of the bottle left. Hawthorne.
Yeah, I hand it to Mary. It's like, here, drink some of this. It'll dull the pain.
She takes a shot, and then she takes some of it and like pours just a little bit on the wound. Oh,
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you
Damn
go.
it.
That'll help clean it up.
Oh, I know it was stupid. I know this was stupid.
It
thought
was.
I thought I could stop this. I thought I could do it.
You know, I don't think these guys are any just cultish people. They're crazy, they're weird, and they got a weird purpose. But they're strong in numbers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And weapons. They're pretty
No,
advanced.
they got a big artillery. They got a lot of people to use it. And then also being in such an inhospitable location like the swamp. Then the lab not too far from here as well. This is a whole lot of bad for one area.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're safe now. We're here with you, and we're not going to let you be by yourself.
Thank you. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Hawthorne.
It's
Should've
all right.
ran.
You're fine.
I spent
I get it.
so many years by myself and alone.
Yeah, so did this weirdo. But I'm breaking him out of it.
She looks at you. Guess it's a family thing, huh?
Apparently so. We're all dumbasses.
Except me.
That's right.
Apple didn't fall that far, kid. Just saying.
Yeah. I saved your butt.
And she kind of taps Binnie for you to sit next to her.
I don't know if I really want to sit down, I'm gonna kind of lay on my belly, because my team member shot me in the butt twice, and it's a little sore. My armor got most of it, but there's
Well,
probably
Yeah,
issues.
we had a little rough ramp going through the swamps.
she kind of like pulls you in and she goes, FYI, Binnie, I know you're my only niece, but you're my favorite.
I'll take it.
And the next question is how the hell we get out of here.
That is the question. Can I make a perception check just to see like what I see
Yep.
or what?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, 22.
Nice.
There's a window, but just like the others, it's barred up. There's some broken stuff in the corner, and the door is like there's on the other side of the door. There's a big long, I guess like door lock, but it's like a board basically that they put with two metal pieces to keep the door in place. So you guys are locked in here. You do
Well-
notice that there is like a junk pile in the corner, and of course the area with the hay that Mary has been laying on. She looks at Hawthorne and goes, they said that they were the reason why they kept me alive was to sacrifice me to some giant serpent.
Oh, that's perfect. So when they come in and unlock that door, we can beat the crap out of them.
She looks at Hawthorne. Only problem we have with that is we're weaponless. And they have way more guns. First sign that we do anything, they're gonna take us down.
Yeah. All right. First thing we need to work out is how the hell we get out of this cell.
If you guys want to look, there is like a pile of junk in the corner. You can each make a detective work check.
That's what I was
if you'd
about to
like.
say. I'm gonna go look
Yeah,
at the
have a
pile of
little
junk.
look through that and see what we can find, if there's anything worthwhile.
Oh, that's 3. Okay.
Okay, I'm changing dice. I got a 5.
Hawthorne, you don't see
Uh-oh.
nothing. You're just like you kick there's like a brick and you like kick it and you're like
If I pick this up, I could smash someone in the face with it.
I got a 7. Not much better than Hawthorne.
you find trash.
Yeah.
Quite literally trash. So I'll come back to you guys.
After
Just
looking
kind of
this-
yeah. I want to jump over to who are you? Are you Donavan? I believe you're Donavan.
It's the same day. Yeah, it was the same day. I'm
Okay.
Earthstorm Donovan.
Donovan, you are tied up to these two guys tied you up to a post. You're standing up, and they literally tied your hands to it, and it's with chains, so like your earth form can't just like hulk out.
All right.
And you see the door open, and what you presume is the cult leader walks in, and he has this like think of like Mad Max like mask.
Mm-hmm.
Long flowing hair and he has like the chains around him, like this, like he looks like seriously like Mad Max style apocalyptic, like these long robes that are like torn to shreds, and he walks over to you and just touches your face, puts his hand on your face, and then touches your arms, touches your back. Just kind of looks at you. And you're much taller than him, but he's just like looking. Hey, big brother.
Man, the apocalypse really slapped you in the face.
I could say the same about you.
I don't know. I'd say I got some upgrades.
Whatever happened to that wife of yours?
She's around.
Damn, boy, I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Same to you.
He walks around you. So tell me, Donovan, what are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
I was about to say, I was trying so hard not to
I couldn't resist. I could not resist.
At least that one was closer to Scottish than the last week.
I was gonna say, Cross
Yeah.
needs to say it though.
So just out of character, he has the key. We need to get into the lab, right?
Yeah, but you don't know exactly if it's a physical key or you don't know what it is. He has what you need to get in. I'll say it like that.
Oh, great.
He has the stuff.
He has the stuff.
He has that thick booty.
There's some. You're why I'm here.
Pirate booty.
Me? You missing family or something?
You got something I need.
He pulls off the mask and you see his beard is like a longish beard. His teeth are kind of like filed and like blackened just from like not taking care of himself. He has like a nose ring. What do you need with little old me, brother?
I need what you have access to.
Ooh. The lab. Right?
Bingo.
You want my key card? You want to get in? Want to go visit your buddy, Ines? Why?
To put an end to all this nonsense.
What nonsense is there, Donovan?
Everything we did is just making things worse. This place is a lot worse than it was, and it just keeps getting worse. And the only way we can try to restore things is if I put all this to rest.
You know what's funny? He pulls up a chair and sits. Oh. Just the marsh. I love this place, man. Love it. I don't know if I want to bring it back the way it was. I don't know if I want to end this nonsense. I love it. I thrive in the marsh. I am the marsh.
You definitely look like the marsh.
You haven't changed, Donovan. Well, except for that. What did Misha do to you? And he walks over and he looks at the thing. He gets up, walks over to you, and he looks at the thing on your chest and he goes to touch it.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
This is the secret project you guys are working on, huh? Me, just a lonely researcher. I never could compete with my brother. Big engineer. Let's look at the device. Interesting. You know, tried to go back to the lab a few times. Lines kept overriding me out. Who's to say my keycard would even work?
Well, I want to find out. It's a chance I gotta take.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, Let's see if I do have any persuasion. Oh, I do. Ooh, 16.
Keycard works. Mines locked me out of most things when I started poking around, digging.
I'm pretty
He-
sure we programmed him to do that.
Yeah. He didn't like what I was doing in there. He. It's funny, I called it a he. It's an it. A program. For the end of the world.
That's why I'm here. Because I helped cause it.
You did. How do you feel about taking so many innocent lives, brother? I embraced it.
How do you think I feel? Shame and regret.
There's not too many Quell in my organization. Put all that crap behind, Donovan. Join me. Be part of the cult. Funny, have you ever heard of an organization that calls itself a cult? Come on. For spooks.
You know my answer. It's not just
It's all
no.
for laughs.
It's hell no.
I made half this crap up. Bringing people to the desert for a giant snake. Please. I heard one of the Astra tales a long time ago that they talked about a serpent as one of the guardians. And I thought, I have an idea. You gotta give something some people can rally behind. They ate that up. They loved it. Get a few of the dumb ones. Get enough of the dumb ones together. You can have a pretty good organization. You see, this whole we capture people, we throw them to the desert. It's nonsense. Sandworms probably eat them. I don't care. But it gives my people something to do. It gives them hope that if they do that, their lives will be better. And I, Donovan, am in the business of hope.
That's false.
That's why I do this. Oh, it may be false. But it's something. Isn't the whole Marsh false hope? This place that we live? It's all a facade. That's why I do what I do. To get through. I take care of my people. And Donovan, I want you to think about it. You join me? We could do it together. We could have a family. Me and you. Brothers. We could take the Marsh. Think about it. Just think about it. Smiles. It's great seeing you, Donnie. Make sure they feed you good. He walks out, closes the door. In your head, you hear Misha. Donnie, what the hell happened to him?
Looks like the Marsh ate him alive.
Such a good kid. Gotta get out of here.
I couldn't let him know that you were listening.
I know. We need that key card. We need to get out. All right, I'm gonna cut back over. I want to cut over to Faye, Zuko, and Zoc. So what are you guys doing? Zoc, you just covered your wound, and the Hawthor is still just sitting in the corner.
I want to start feeling on my other arm. See if I feel anything abnormal under my skin.
As far as you could tell, you're just feeling your arm. You just feel skin, unless you do something.
I'm gonna dig in it with my knife, with my other arm.
You don't have a knife, but I'll say that there's
Okay.
you could feel around maybe for like a nail, something like a nail sticking out, like a board on the wall or something. So
Yeah,
do you
I'll
want to
do that.
like purposely cut yourself?
Yeah.
So you do that, you notice something weird happens with your other arm, and it feels normal again. You cut yourself again, and you place your fingers and you feel the wound and you start to peel it back. And you feel the same thing, wires, metal, it's cold. As you pull your hand back, same sort of thing, something feels weird and your arm feels normal again. You feel where you did the tear, and it feels like the tear is gone. You're feeling your arm, and it feels like the skin has kind of like almost regenerated, like the cells just regenerated and closed.
Fancy.
So you're
Does it-
feeling, and you're like,
Does it
what
hurt?
the crap?
Does it hurt when I do that?
You don't feel anything.
All right. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna go over to Faye. Hey, Faye, you wouldn't happen to have a knife on you, would you?
I might have my. Do I have one on me?
Nope.
Nope.
They confiscated everything.
Yeah, they took everything. Sorry, Zoc.
No worries. He's just gonna kind of get up and just start shaking his arms out. Put his arms on his head, just start taking really deep breaths. And just start walking around the cell. He's starting to freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Zoc,
say anything to anyone, though.
I want you to make a recall check for me.
Okay.
Total recall.
It's just... Alright, I got a 19.
You start to think back. You're thinking about all the times in the past several years that you've gotten hurt. How you truly never got injured. Think back to you're kind of confused because you think to yourself, but I'm blind. I don't understand. Think back again. As you do, your sight comes back. Your eyes just feel like they come, it feels like a computer coming back online. Your eyes, you can see.
What?
Slowly take my helmet off. Just kind of
For the first time in a
slowly.
long time, you see.
Hey guys, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I can see somehow. Just kind of rubs his eyes. Yep, I can see everybody. Alright, something weird's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm starting to freak out though.
Keep the memories in your head keep playing over. You think of every time that you've got hurt in combat, every bullet you've taken, every shot that has been shot at you, you think about when the bullet hits you. It just kind of goes out of your mind. You don't think you think about getting shot, and then you just keep going, and then you just don't think about it. Think of all the bandages you just blindly slapped on because you were hurting. Then they pulling back. They're gone.
Hey, Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's not with you. You feel, because I think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, didn't you get stabbed in the side
Yeah.
at one point?
Yeah.
You raise your shirt to view the wound, to view the scar you would think is there. And as you do and you look down, there's no scar.
I'm gonna take my nails in my hand and dig them into my arm, at my forearm, and I'm just gonna try to pull it back, like T2 style.
You do it and you rip your skin. There's almost this metal rod with these wires running up your hand. And you look, and as you do, you notice the skin start to regenerate very quickly. All the way down.
The heck?
I'm dreaming. I'm having a dream. That's all it is. It's just a dream.
Faye and Zuko, do you two notice him doing this?
I don't notice anything because I'm frantically trying to pull my chains free from the wall. So I don't even look at him. I'm just trying. I have my feet planted against the wall, and I'm trying to pull against the wall, trying to free myself.
Zuko, make a strength check. Should I say in this moment, if you roll a nat 1,
No.
No.
blank will happen?
No.
You're not
Well,
allowed
as long as it
to-
only
you're not even
happens
allowed
to
to
him,
think it.
yes.
Cross some fingers and toes.
I rolled a 1.
No, you did not.
My
Yes.
superpower, and I love it.
That is so not funny.
Oh, it's funny to me. So he grabs it and he pulls, puts his feet up against the wall, and as he pulls back, the wall actually break. The chains don't break, the wall does, and it comes, Zuko, you knock yourself out. The chains pop you in the face, and you. Faye, you watch this. I'm gonna just say you watch this happen. You see the thing pop out the wall and pop Zuko in the face, and he just conks out.
I think the best thing is it's his superpower, but it only works on anything to do with Chunk. Like, it doesn't work for anyone else. Chunk has to be involved somehow.
This is suspicious. I wonder.
I've never heard of anybody fudging their rolls to go negatively.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a weird superpower, but I love it. All right, Faye, is there anything that you want to do?
I just am
Stare judgingly.
gonna, yeah, do exactly that. Faye's still kind of in shock that she had a chance at vengeance. It didn't take it.
Zuck, you're too distracted to even notice what's happening.
Yeah, I'm just going over all the times I've been injured. And just like
you're
recounting every
trying-
scenario.
And it doesn't make any sense to you. You were like, I was sick though. I was sick. You remember feeling sick or thinking you felt sick. You remember all of a sudden your eye turned off. You went blind. Your vision left, but you don't like. It just feels off. Now that you're starting to think of every little thing, every detail has come to your head that I've never been seriously injured. And then you think back, you're like, but wait, when I was a kid, you broke your arm. You were climbing on some rocks and you fell, broke your arm. You remember being a kid. You remember being a teen, a young adult. You remember the cuts and scrapes and the bruises. You remember those things, but one day you just feel there's a gap. That one day you felt better. You woke up just feeling great. Felt good.
Can I recall back to when that was?
You could do a recall check.
Okay. I got a nat 20.
Yeah, you remember it perfectly. Everything is starting to come back. These flashes, and you're kind of almost in this meditative trance, and you're just thinking, and you're like, you remember it was right before you met your wife. You remember getting really hurt in the field. You blacked out. You woke up. This was back when you, equivalent to, because since Hawthorne's aged differently, it's about your 20s. And ever since that moment, you remember that you felt great. After that time, you were surprised you had no injuries, and everyone kept telling you how lucky you were. They said, Zoc, you're lucky. You remember your best friend, Henry. He said, man, you did good. And you just kind of remember that memory. He's like, dude, how did you not get injured? And then you're just like, oh, I was just lucky, you know? And Henry's looking at you, he's like, dude, you didn't break any bones. You were attacked by Zont, man, and you lived. That memory comes rushing back to you.
What is going on? What is happening with me?
Cut over to Hawthorne, Binnie, and Mary. I'll let you guys, if you guys want to make another check, I'll give you another shot at that.
try,
That
'cause I
sounds
feel like I
so
was trash.
bad.
It's another 5 and 7.
Well, it's better. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's better. 11.
I got
Hawthorne.
17.
Hawthorne, you find rope. Binnie,
Yeah.
You do find a couple familiar things that you thought you would never feel again. Tools. So an old toolbox in the corner. It's rusted out, and you open it. There's hammer. I mean, it's basic primitive tools. Hammer. Old, like a wrench.
Ha
Couple screwdrivers. There's a couple screws. Also, the cult never did. They never took the little thing, your little robot. They didn't realize that it was not a part of you.
Hawthorne. Guess what I just realized?
What?
I still have rickets. And I open up my jacket.
He pops up and goes,
Holy crap, I keep forgetting about that thing.
it walks over to Hawthorne, and it looks at Hawthorne.
No.
And it gives you a
No.
hug on the leg.
No,
hugs your
get
leg.
off me. Why is this thing hugging me?
Because he loves you. Okay, look,
And
I
it goes,
got tools. Okay.
Also,
and-
me and LJ were talking about this last night. For those watching the stream, if you want to know what Ricket looks like, think of a pit droid from Star Wars.
Yep.
He is
Mm.
basically
Yeah,
a pit
that's
droid.
100% that's what I was
Yeah.
picturing.
He's basically he looks a little different. I mean, it's not like an exact one for one, but the closest thing you could think of is like a little pit
Yeah.
droid. He looks over and he looks at Mary, and she goes, "No, nope."
It's
And he goes-
okay.
and shoves its head goes down. Oh.
Aw, you guys, he's the cutest wee thing ever. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use science and stuff. Here, I got it. So,
That sounded really impressive till you said science and stuff.
it's too much to explain. So, can I like start rigging like with using my tools? I want to try to like take the window and like start like either trying to like move the bars or like do different stuff.
And I went ahead and got the map ready, just to show you guys exactly kind of where you are and placement of each other. Well, you guys can't see based off of that, but let me know if there's any issues viewing anything. Because we are using a new, just for everyone in chat, we are using a brand new system tonight. This is our first night using it. So if there's any hiccups, just bear with us as we kind of try to figure it out. So
Yeah, working out the logistics of it.
Yep. This is our first time using it. So
Yep.
like I said, just bear with us. So right now, so you're in there. You could say Rickett is just like he's on the side. Mary's kind of in the
Way
bed.
down here.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And you said there was a window?
Yep, there's a little window just to the side.
So that's dope. Like, can y'all see like the rooms that y'all are in? Like, because I can see
Yeah.
like the one I'm.
Yeah, we can see our room. We can't see anybody
That's-
else's.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually that's really cool.
Yeah,
I can see the room I'm in
that's awesome.
with
Yeah.
Faye and
I wasn't sure if you
Doc.
could see each other or not. I didn't think so, but
You can see,
We can see a
you
point,
can see the
but we
dot
don't see
where we
them.
are on the
Yeah.
map. But you can't
Yeah,
see
I-
like the character or the room or anything.
Yeah, I can see the other
no.
icons moving around.
Which is very cool, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is so cool.
all right. Sorry guys, we were breaking up there just a second. It might just be my internet connection because we do have a storm right now. Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So this is where you guys are currently in this room, and you guys can all kind of like you guys get an idea of like the layout of the room. I don't have the NPC in here. I'm gonna pull them in. Let's just pretend for the sake. I'm gonna use my Skinny K. That's the Hawtor. Just pretend.
Okay.
Ugh.
Does he have any skinny Kev bars?
No. So Binnie and Rickett, it looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks over and he looks at the window. And he looks at you like, "What do you want me to do?" But without saying it.
Yeah.
Beep boop boop bop boop beep.
So I give him a hammer. And a
He takes the
screwdriver.
hammer. He takes the screwdriver. He looks at them both. He looks at the window and he looks at you. He looks at the window. He takes the hammer and he throws it out the window.
Oh boy.
And Mary goes, "Is he supposed to do that or?" the
Well, usually he's
plan?"
very smart.
You sure?
He takes the screwdriver and he goes to throw it. He cocks his arm
No,
back.
no. So I grab the screwdriver and I take like, is there any like any other thing that might be like semi either heavy like a rock or
Hawthorne did find a brick earlier.
Oh, Hawthorne, hand me that brick.
I'm helpful. I hand her the brick.
And then so I take it and I start like kind of almost pivoting, like taking the screwdriver next to the window of one of the bars on the window, and it's going.
He walks over with the screwdriver. in the brick, and he hits it, and the screwdriver flies out the window. And he looks.
Huh.
Just as he goes, "Hmm."
Any other bright ideas?
That is the worst robot I've ever seen in my entire life.
Rick it. Alright, here. I just kind of show him my leg, and I'm like, can you at least tune it up for me, bud? Look,
He
feeling
walks
a little
over,
stiff.
and he pulls out his acetylene torch in his fingers, and he lowers the torch, and he looks at like kind of like the metal brace you made, and like kind of touch it. Remember, he has a acetylene torch in his hand, and he like kind of touches it up. He like makes little adjustments.
A torch.
Hmm?
Hey! Can you fix that door with your torch?
He waddles over to the door, looks at like the, and they have like the hinge, and he like takes the torch and he melts the hinges, and he looks at you. He gets the bottom one, but he can't reach the top one.
Huh? Can you lift higher?
I go over and I'll literally just pick him up by the head.
And he's like he starts flailing.
Stop
It's okay.
kicking and just burn the hinge, you stupid little metal twerp.
And he goes,
No, he's smart.
and he gets it, and the door starts to fall.
I'm gonna
And-
catch it.
Okay, catch it. Mary
I
goes,
literally throw Rick it.
he flies back, and he's like, "Ah!" And he hits the almost like would
I catch
R2D2.
him. I catch him.
You catch him. He is like shaking, and he walks back
Aw.
over and gets back on your leg and like reattaches himself. Mary
So- and I
stands
just
up,
kind of pat it.
and she like hoists herself up. And she walks over to you, Hawthorne. She's like, "We got to be careful.
Yeah, we do.
We're weaponless. Peek through the door. See what you can see."
Yeah. I kind of push the door back up and I want to set it just kind of a little offside.
There we go. So I
So, that
open.
so it still like looks like most of the door's covered, and kind of like just peek my head out and see if I can see anything.
So on your screen, I open the door,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what you see.
And that's one of the cultists in front of us, though.
One of the cultists just walking. He's kind of pacing back and forth.
I just want to point out, I love that I can still not see any of that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
super
Oh,
awesome.
that's so cool. I couldn't see it until I brought Binnie over. Oh, so
Yep.
cool.
That's immersive.
And I'm
as hell.
behind Hawthorne, so I can't.
All right,
Yep.
Binnie. There's
Yes.
one guy I can see out there.
You see him
Might be
pacing.
more.
He walks off.
Okay, he's walked off.
Alright.
I'm gonna slip past the door just in front of the cell, just to see if I can get a view of anyone else.
Oh,
Okay, so you can
Oh.
walk.
Just so that the step out that guy came into view.
He is leaning. There's like a big fountain in the area he's leaning on, and he's not.
Okay.
He's just like his back is turned. He's like, he's in a chair, legs up. He's eating an apple.
Alright, I am gonna.
Sneak attack.
What was the door? I can't get out.
click
hang
the
on.
door.
There's a way to open it, I think.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna stand right at the door. Okay, this guy to my left, is he looking our way?
That
Or is
is
he
the
over?
cult leader, and he just walked out of talking with Donavan, and he is near there's like a food area. He's like grabbing like a little cutting board. He's cutting fish and he's cutting stuff up.
Alright, I relay that to Benny and Mary. There's a guy just sitting at the fountain ahead of us. Just to our left, there's somebody at a food prep area. Don't see anyone else just now.
Hey, is that our weapons over there?
Do we see
You
our
have no idea.
weapons?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Well, you can make
Bummer.
you can make a perception check. If you both want to make a perception. Mary's gonna just hang out.
No.
She's gonna look at Hawthorne and Binnie and say, "Look, I'm useless in a fight right now. There's not much I could do. Okay,
I
I'm
got
gonna
a 21, by the way.
I'm gonna prop myself up in here. Okay. You need medical help, I could help, but
Yeah, if you
Just
stay
find
in
our
here,
stuff.
stay out the way.
she nods. Okay.
Right.
Benny, you
Yes.
don't know where the armory is. You have no idea. However, you do see this guy get up, and he has his a bag with him, and he is heading this direction. You kind of see him walk. He walks this way, like a duffel bag almost. You guys in the other room with Zuko. Zuko, you wake up, by the way, from
Okay.
caulking yourself in. I'm gonna say that this door is open, and this cultist walks in, and he looks at all of you. About to be feeding time, and he goes to close it, but it catches. The door doesn't shut all the way. He keeps walking.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, you can pull yourself out.
While they're doing it, I'm going to kind of slip to have a little look and see if that guy's walked out of sight round there.
You can, Zuko or Zoc, you still have your stealth module. They did not take that away. They just
Alright.
took your physical weapons.
I'm gonna hit that then, and I'm
Okay.
going to
There's a cultist right here, so I will need you to roll a stealth check.
yeah, and I'm also gonna do try to thievery him. Alright.
Okay.
Stealth. I got a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, your stealth.
All right.
He can't see you. He's gonna keep moving this way, and kind of up here.
I want to try to pick one of
As-
their pockets.
Okay, there's a guy. You notice there's a guy right by this door, and he's sitting there guarding it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick his pockets then. Come
Okay.
on, baby.
Faye and Zuko, are you guys staying in the room, or are you guys moving out? You guys gonna try to stealth it? Because I need to know. If not, you're gonna have to make a stealth check.
I had an 18.
Yeah, I'll try to stealth it.
Yeah, me too.
An 18.
Yeah.
You pick a key out of his pocket.
All right.
Now remember, if you guys fail and get into combat, you have no weapons. You're gonna have to do unarmed attacks.
I was gonna say, can I come over to this guy down here and try to just like choke him out just to make him pass out?
I was gonna make a joke.
At
I'd be like,
least-
these guns are all I need.
You can try.
I was going to say he's in a food prep area. Maybe there's a bladed weapon of some sort.
There's a knife that he is currently using. You can try if you'd like.
Choke him out. I want to try to at least choke him out.
Oh geez.
I see Binnie heading that way, and I'm going
Okay.
to go that way as well.
I got a 14.
I got a 19.
You guys are both stealth. So you guys, I would say, if you're gonna stealth though, you need to get where they can't see you. So I would hide behind something. Move your characters behind something.
Okay.
So what would I roll
Binnie-
for? Like, is it like?
Well, I'm gonna say as you walk right here, you see Donavan tied up to a pole.
Yeah, I can see y'all now.
Are you hiding? Are you hiding behind this right here? By the way, if you hold click, it pings. FYI. So
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
hiding behind this right here.
Ditto.
So I will try and. Now, is this door locked or is it just?
It's open. He walked out. He's cutting him and Donovan some food.
So I go in and I try to untie Donovan then.
Donovan, you
see
see
him right
Binnie
there.
walk in, like just kind of like sneaking in. Binnie, did you roll a stealth check?
Oh, she did. I thought.
Oh,
I don't think you rolled a stealth check. Now that
no, I didn't. Everyone else did. Here, let me do it.
Do I still have my poison darts?
Um,
See what? Oh,
no,
character.
I think they would have seen your arm. I'm gonna say you actually have one. You're missing your. They took your arm.
Yeah.
He's on.
I got a 16.
Yeah, yeah. You're stealth. So you can
So
move in
bad.
there. You can move in there with this cultist is gonna. He's gonna start moving this way with a plate of food.
All right, so I start untying Donovan. Donovan.
He goes that way. I'm going to just
Let's get going.
slide closer to the door.
Hey, kid, thank you.
Actually, now that he's moved away from the food prep area, can I look and see, did he leave the knife there? Or is there any other sharp weapons or objects, just something so that we're...
He took the knife with him because he was cutting an apple. Can you guys
I don't
hear
like that music.
Yeah.
No.
I have a
What
bad
music? Why can't I
feeling
hear
about this. Don't like that.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Did you know that Comics in the Cross are now over on Patreon? For as little as $2 a month, you can get early access to all of our YouTube reviews on comics, video games, and tabletop gaming days before they go live on YouTube, as well as access to our Indie Comic Book Club a whole month before it goes live on YouTube for the public to see. You can also get access to exclusive content specifically for Patreon supporters, including watch-alongs, reaction content, and of course special one-off podcasts that we do every so often. You'll also get access to behind-the-scenes goings-on at Comics in the Cross and hear about all the stuff that we get up to and all the things that are going into the behind-the-scenes operations. If you're not able to support us over on Patreon, please don't feel obligated to do so, and please don't feel like that'll stop you getting our content. We'll still produce all the same content that we have done so far for Twitch and YouTube, and it'll be open to the public as a regular. But if you enjoy the content you get here and feel like you want to support us, please head on over to patreon.com/comicsinthecross and help us out over there. Thank you so much for all your love and all your support so far. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Take care, and remember, it's a good week.
If this becomes much, let me know. But you guys notice it starts
Why can you guys hear music?
no.
Why can I not hear music?
to rain.
Oh,
If it becomes
Lovely.
much, let me know and I could stop it. Okay. But it does start to rain.
Right now, that's awesome.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do, just for movement's sake. So, Hawthorne, are you sneaking in there with Donovan and Binnie?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to select all of you, and we are going to go ahead and roll for initiative. I'm gonna set up the encounter real fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. So there is a little encounter thing. There's combat. And I'll just go ahead and roll.
Dang.
There are some hidden from view, FYI. So you can click the little there's a little dice on the combat encounter. If you click it, it'll automatically roll your character's initiative.
oh,
Oh.
Wait, where is it?
And it'll put you in order. At the very top, where there's chat messages, there's combat encounters.
Okay.
If you click,
It's the two little swords that are crossover.
Yeah. if you click the little dice next to your character's name, it will roll.
Trying to see where my
Yours is, I think, Zuko.
Well, okay then.
The music just.
Ooh, my heart's beating with that music. Holy cow.
Okay, this is bugging me. Why the hell can I hear the music and all you can?
Because we're special.
'Cause you suck.
Apparently.
I feel like I'm in the movie Robin Hood.
Yeah.
There you go.
You look-
For some reason, if your character isn't part of the encounter, let me know, and I can make sure that you're added.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're in there, Zuko.
I see it.
I'll just roll. I'll roll for you if you want me to.
Hey,
I-
Cross, go down
I
the
don't-
sidebar and click on the
I don't
little
see
music to make
myself
sure
in
your
there.
volume's
Yeah,
up on
yeah.
there.
You have to scroll down to the bottom. I'll roll you in. You got a 3. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do for this encounter. For this encounter, whoever's in the initiative, I'm going to. It's gonna be their move. Wait, what?
So we don't have our weapons yet, so this is gonna be interesting.
Yes, you have to find your
Yeah.
weapons. So I'm gonna just start who's on the encounter, and then we'll just go that way. So right now, this this cultist number 1 is gonna take his turn. He is gonna start making his way this way. All right. Next up is Binnie.
Alright. So I'm gonna
Sorry.
lock the door.
Binnie, you could do up to your movement speed and your you can do you could do your action and bonus action, whatever it is.
Alright. I'm gonna sneak down that way.
Okay. Let me know. Is there anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna sneak and just hide right here.
Okay. Next up is Zoc.
Alright, so I think Zoc is still going to sneak because he wants to find the weapons. So I am going to try to sneak behind this guy into this room.
Okay.
And
And you can. There we go.
open the
You can open
door.
the door and you can walk through. Unfortunately, you walk in and oh, it's this guy. Can you see him?
yeah,
Okay. So this cultist is in there and he's reading. He's laying in the bed. He's taking a nap, sleeping.
Ooh.
I want to try to choke him out.
Okay. You get on top of him, and as he's sleeping, you choke him out. Go ahead and roll a athletics.
Okay,
Put the pillow over his face.
come on, baby. I got a 6.
Oh no!
I'm gonna roll against you.
Okay.
Ooh.
I beat you.
Okay.
He gets a. He noted you go to strangle him. He wakes up and he fights back and he punches you
Okay.
for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So you and him are kind of engaged into a fight right now. Next up is Faye.
Faye really doesn't know what to do.
We definitely need to find our weapons right now.
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess I should maybe try to stealth it in this room to my left.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. I got a 9.
Oh no.
As you move into this room,
Ugh.
you walk in. Two of them
Dadgummit.
notice. Two of them look at you.
Oh jeez.
Oh, dang.
They both grab you by the arms.
Oh.
You could try to escape their grasp with a competing strength check. So if you want to use strength against me,
Okay. I think it's dirty 20.
Nice.
You beat me. You managed to hit them both, and they lose their grass for. I rolled a 12. So, if they leave this room, they will sound the alarm. You have one. I'll give you an action. If they leave out of this, they're gonna trigger the whole camp. Same for you, Zog. If your guy leaves the room, he's gonna say. He's gonna trigger the camp.
Okay.
All right. Is there a way to grapple him with an attack?
There are 2 of them. So, in essence, I guess you can. You can grapple 1 for sure. Okay. Roll. Roll opposing
Okay.
strength.
I got an 18.
You beat me. You grappled the one next to the door. The other one is going on his turn is going to attempt to charge you, but we'll go to, let's see. Next is
So intense with the music.
this cultist.
I know this is like really good music.
This
Yeah.
cultist is walking down, getting closer to Zuko. This is so far. I am
could take
impressed
him
by this
on.
program. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Donovan, you're up.
Really cool.
Okay. I just want to use some movement just to see if I can see more of what's out here. Oh shoot, there's a guy like. Oh no, that's Binnie. I was like, wait a minute.
It's me. Please don't be.
Wait. No. I was like, wait a minute. But that's cool though. Like I didn't see what was on the other side of that. Okay. Shoot, I really don't know. So is this the leader right here?
That's your brother. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He is moving. He's starting to move into like this area.
Crap. I don't really know what to do. I could just distract him for everybody else, but that would just cause all kinds of problems. I guess I might as well go try and stealth with Binnie, even though I don't have much faith in my stealth check.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Ooh, 17, actually. Wow, alright. Even with my -1.
You stealth.
Alright, cool.
Nice.
Alright. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. It is Mordecai's turn, and he is going to go in this room. All right. Next up is this cultist. He is going to walk. I'll say he'll use his movement and walk outside the camp. So he's like he walked outside the camp. Next up is Hawthorne.
Of course it is. Alright, I'm gonna come out the room with them as well.
If you guys also need, there is the little ruler. If you want to see how much movement speed you can measure on the side.
Can't really get. There's no one in the vicinity. I don't really know where to go and what to do, don't I? Can I make a check just to see if I can see anything that looks vaguely like some sort of weapon? Anything
Sure.
sharp, anything bladed, a big freaking stick, you know, something.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. That's gonna be
Can
your
I do it?
action.
Can I do a detective work? Like I'm looking
Yeah,
for
that's
it
fine.
intently?
Yeah.
18.
You're searching frantically on the table. You're kind of searching. You find a heavy stone. It's a
I'll
rock.
take it. I'll
a
take
big,
it.
like a brick. You're basically
I
you have a
find a
brick.
spoon.
It's gonna be an improvised weapon, so the damage on it is just a D4, and then just use your strength modifier.
That works. All right, this brick. I love my brick. Yeah, this fountain, is there any sort of cover, like kind of duck behind it? This fountain
Oh yeah,
in the middle?
yeah,
like...
it's in the middle. It's so the fountain is just like think of like a raised, like the Friends fountain. It's just a big raised fountain with
yeah.
like a old.
I'm gonna kind of come over here and duck behind it just to see if I can get like a line of sight. Because I want to get a kind of line of sight down this way. And just it gives me a bit more of a all-rounding look and a bit of cover there. Because I don't really know where else to go at the moment. I think yeah, I'll leave it at that at the moment.
All right. Oops. This cultist comes walking out. This was the one. Oh, I don't think you can see him. Sorry. There you go. Can you guys see him on the map? I think it's this guy right
where
here.
he's supposed to be.
Right here?
Nope.
No, we
Nope,
don't.
cannot
I
see
don't
him.
see him.
There
he
we
is.
go. All right. So he is coming back out. He was the one that was originally sitting in the chair, so he comes back out with an apple. Takes back his seat on this side. All right. Move up. This cultist is going to continue to move this way. This one. Next up is the cultist with Zoc. Zoc, he's going to make a punch at you.
Okay.
And he misses. I rolled a nat 1.
Nice.
He, as he goes to do that, he actually trips, hits the ground, and he's on the floor.
Alright, can I see if there's anything in the room that I could use?
On your turn, after Binnie's
Okay.
next.
Oh, my bad.
All right. That's okay. All right, Binnie, you're up.
Alright. So I'm gonna sneak and go into this door.
All right. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
You walk in. It looks like just a little tiny room with like a little furnace and a little bed. It's
Can
empty.
I search for any sort of, kind of like Hawthorne, just any sort of makeshift weapon for in the meantime?
Yeah, roll a detective work check for me.
So what's my detective? +3. 7.
There's nothing.
Yeah. Figured.
All right. Next up is Zoc.
Alright, I want to see if there's anything in the room that I could use.
Roll a detective work check.
Okay. No, I got a 7. Alright, I'm going to try to choke him out again, except I'm gonna take his back and get
That
hooks.
was the check was an action. So you only have-
shoot.
yeah.
Alright, well then I can't do anything.
he is on the ground, so his next turn he's gonna try to get up and bum rush you. So,
I think
Alright,
you
so-
totally skipped me.
oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zuko. My bad. I'll let you take 2 turns on your next round.
Alright. Okay.
Apologies. It's because I didn't scroll because there's so many enemies on this
Yeah.
map. I had to scroll down.
Yeah.
I didn't scroll down. All right, Faye. Let's see. The one in front of you, you're grappling his buddy. He's gonna charge and try to break the grapple. Roll an opposing. I'll just do another opposing. Like you could do like an athletics check.
Okay. 14.
He beats it, so he runs into his buddy, and you let both of them go, and now it's like that. You're standing at the door. They're both on either side, and it is your turn.
Great.
This music feels epic for this point.
I guess I'll just Can I make a perception check on if the weapons are in the room?
If you do that, it's going to be your action.
Oh, it is. Dang it. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just sit here and die right now. No. I'll just try to make a attack on the guy to the left.
Just so you know all of your options. You don't necessarily this is the only way in and out of this room. You don't necessarily.
I could just bounce.
You could, if you could block the door. You have that option. You can block this door, and they can't get out.
I would like to do that.
Okay. So you will stand outside the door, and I'll roll for a block.
Okay.
And you dig your heels in and block it. Now, if anybody comes walking out, now these two have not noticed you yet. They're still walking kind of like this way. Their line of sight is actually forward, so these two are like right next to each other. They'll probably notice you on the next turn. FYI.
Oh, great. Okay, fun.
Cultist is stuck. Let's see. Donavan, you're up.
Okay. I don't have a lot of options, so can I? Is this dude like facing in my direction at all?
No, he is facing towards like over here. That's his line of sight is at the door. He's like leaning in a chair.
Okay, and that's the door that Mordecai went in?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I want to sneak up behind him and see if I can give him the old sleeper hold.
Okay. We'll just go ahead and move you. Go ahead and use. You could just do a strength check.
Strength. Alright. Let's see.
I'll let you knock him out if you could beat my roll.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Crap.
If you can hold him long enough, I'll come hit him with my brick.
And I helped.
20.
You knock his ass out.
Yeah.
You get behind him with your big
What's
like.
Give him the
Yeah.
old-
Are you killing it? Like, are you snapping his neck, or are you just gonna like choke him out?
100%.
So you grab him, and with that, I'm gonna say he is down. He's dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. That
Only
went
because
way
you got a nat 20 on that.
yeah, that went way better than I thought it was going.
I was going to say, like, yeah, that's that was not how I saw that going.
Alright,
Mordecai walks out and sees this.
good. I was coming for him anyway.
You hear the storm behind you, the rain's pouring, lightning flashes.
Give
Come
him
to
the
this,
finger.
brother.
Indeed, it has.
It's gonna make an attack against you. This is gonna alert the camp, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Just get it popping.
Of course.
I missed.
Yes.
He takes his first shot with a shotgun over your head.
Nice.
Call that a warning shot. Alright. This cultist is still out and about there. Next up, it is Hawthorne.
Alright. So see him fighting with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come around the other side here. And I'm going to have a shot at him with my brick.
You're just gonna go try to walk up and smack him.
Well, he's playing, so I'm gonna like sneak round the sides of the this foot and then just try and.
Roll a stealth check.
I mean, this is gonna go badly, but like I don't know what else to do. And I just thought about it because like Donovan's unarmed, so. What is my stealth? Not good.
I did have something I'm going to try and do on the next action.
I'm okay then.
That might help.
15.
You stealth it.
Nice!
Roll an attack.
Well, I'm attack with my brick.
The worst weapon.
5.
Oh no!
Okay. Yeah. My gosh.
I just walk
You
up,
go-
kind of get near Donovan and just kind of throw the brick.
Oh, I appreciate the effort.
He just when he looks over at me, it's like fingers up to him. Screw you.
You go to swing it up with the brick, he catches your hand.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave it like that until the next turn. Zuko, you're up.
Okay.
There are 2 guards walking your way, and you see, I'll say that visibly you see Faye. You could see that she is holding this door back, has her wing. Do you have your wings spread out, Faye? Like kind of,
Yeah.
you're bracing against it, trying not to let these guys out. And there's 2 cultists walking this way.
Okay. Now, do I have my other abilities, like smoke screen and the ability to put trapstone?
Traps would be with all your gear,
Okay.
which you don't have now. Smoke screen, I would say smoke screen, you probably... I'm gonna say that's with your gear. You don't... They took all of your gear.
Unless it comes out of your booty.
Yeah, unless you're like gonna like,
Unless you're gonna...
you know, and make a smoke screen that way.
Unless you're gonna crop dust them.
Yeah, I try and make a smoke screen that way.
It fails.
Just throw yourself at them. Just
You should have let him roll for it. You should have let him roll for that one. That would have been hilarious. Watch it be a 1.
Yeah, no, I'll give authority to Faye.
Okay, Faye, you have authority now. 1d6.
And I'm gonna try and stealth past these guys and get into this building.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. I got a 14.
You pass it. You manage to quickly. There's a couple. We'll say they kind of, when they're looking the other way, you just run past them and you make it to the door. You have 1 shot to get this door open. I'm giving you an extra turn. You can take it. You are gonna have to make a strength check to open this door.
Okay. Yeah. That's a 9.
Dang.
You run up to the door and you start trying to open it. They immediately both look at you and start weapons drawn, start to approach you.
Let me in.
Speaking of which, they're next.
Oh, dude.
At least one of them is. One of them's gonna pull out his machete, shing, walk up towards you,
Shing.
shing. He,
I love it.
shing.
Like snakes, like Wolverine's claws. Like I just.
Does a 16 hit?
My armor is 16, so
It hits.
Okay.
You're gonna take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
He manages to get a slice on you.
It's better than 54 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, Zoc. Your guy gets up, and he's a little disoriented from tripping.
You said 7?
Yep. And he's
Okay.
gonna go fist out, ready to fight you. He is going to reach under his bed and pull out his machete and go to take a swipe at you.
Okay.
I missed.
Probably must be Asian.
All right.
Keeps it under his bed.
All right, Binnie. You're up.
All right.
I love the music.
All right.
music's
so
awesome.
down here. So I can see this door over here. So I'm gonna go over here and go in this door.
Okay. Make a strength check to open this one. This one is locked.
All right. Let's see. Well, instead of pulling on it, can I use rickets to do the
Yep.
torch thing?
Are you just gonna kick open the door though, or are you gonna be loud, or are you gonna kind of stealth it?
I'm gonna try and stealth it.
All right. So I'm gonna say Ricket can do it. You peek in, and at first you don't see anything. If you want to move in,
Okay.
you can.
Yep.
There is a cult member in there. He
Hello.
is at the little desk working. He doesn't notice you at first. If you would have kicked open the door, he would have noticed you, but he doesn't notice you. He is playing the game with. He puts his hand in. He's like with a knife.
All right.
Tell
Did I
me
already
if
do
this.
my action and stuff then?
Yeah, that was your action.
Okay. All right.
You still have movement unless you used it all right there.
Let me see. I don't think I did. Let me look. Oh, hold on. Still have another 40. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Can I? Can I stealth it to be behind him to go to that door?
There's other ways to do it, but sure.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you're gonna have to do a stealth on your next turn. You could just
Okay,
you just
yeah,
have
no
movement,
worries.
so,
Yep,
okay.
I'm gonna. That'll be my next move. Okay, cool.
All right, Zoc.
Alright, I'm gonna try to take the machete from him.
Zoc, you're immortal. You could do this.
You're the only one.
Alright, come on, baby.
You're a T2. You got this.
Alright, I got a. I'm assuming it's an athletics check or a strength check.
Yeah, strength.
Alright, I got a 10.
You got it. You got it from him. I rolled,
Nice.
and I failed. So
Nice.
you are able to grab it from him, and the machete is a 2d. Let me make sure. Machete is a 2d6.
Nice.
Alright, that's my go. Actually, can I try to activate my drones?
You could try.
Alright, I want to try.
Okay.
That's actually
Nothing happens.
Okay,
Oh no.
I've added the machete to your inventory.
cool, thank you.
Yep. All right. Next up is Faye. Faye, roll me a strength saving throw.
14.
You beat me.
Nice.
They are
Ooh.
they're running up to this door, banging on it, and you're lucky because the other two are distracted with Zuko right now.
Ooh, okay. So,
If you want to make a perception, we'll allow you to do that.
okay.
If that's what you want to do, it's up to you.
It is
won't
what
take
I
with you.
wanted to do.
Okay. I thought that's what you looked like you were gonna say that, so I was like, you
Don't
know.
Yeah.
let him tell you what to do.
I wanted to make a perception to see if I could find the weapons.
Wapong.
The weapons.
Weapons.
And I got a 17.
Nippon.
You can hear with the rain and stuff, you know that Falcor gets very antsy with the rain. You can hear that the door Zuko's at, you think you hear Falcor in there.
That's awesome.
Uh,
That's a fun
Falcor's
way to do that.
freaking out with the rain, and you hear like just squealing. All right.
Am I able to move closer to Zuko?
If you move from that door, the cultist will be free.
Oh.
You can attempt to find something to block the door, but that is going to require another roll, and that would be your next turn.
Oh Lord,
Okay.
Did we go touch our weapons?
All right, next up is the cultist in the room with Binnie. Binnie, I'm going to roll and see if he notices you.
Okay.
He does.
Oh man.
He turns with his knife. He's going to run up to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a hit. I had a 19.
Oh yeah.
8 points of damage, Binnie.
All right. Let's see.
All right. Next up is, let's see, other cultist next to Zuko. He's gonna roll for his attack, and he misses.
Yay.
All right, Donovan, you're up.
All right. So
You
is the
see
body...
right now. This is what you see.
Yeah.
You see Hawthorne run up with the thing, and go to hit Mordecai, and he catches his arm, and he's holding his gun, his shotgun.
Ooh.
What you gotta do, Donnie?
So is the body of the person I just killed at my feet too, or
Yep.
around there?
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity, and while they're having that interaction, I'm gonna try and disarm Mordecai. We'll take his gun.
So
Kick his ass, Donovan.
you charge him.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll against me.
Oh Lord.
Can he get advantage because I'm distracting him and he's trying to block me at the same time?
So what am I rolling specifically? Like what roll?
Strength.
18.
You manage to. You don't pull it out of his hand, but you manage to grab the gun and grab the gun on the side, and he is now. He has in one hand the gun, one hand Hawthorne's hand, and he's doing like this. It is his turn. I'm glad that right after you it's him. Hawthorne. Something's very familiar about this man's strength. Something that you possess. He takes your hand. He breaks your hand with one hand
Oof.
Dang.
and shoves you back 15 feet. He fully takes a shotgun. You could try to plant yourself. I'll let you roll for it. Go ahead and roll a check.
Uh-huh. That's a strength check?
Not Hawthorne. Sorry, Hawthorne. You get thrown back, and he
Okay.
literally breaks your hand. Donovan, he is gonna kick you and try to you're gonna fly off of him. But I'll see if you go prone or not. Go ahead and roll. You could do just an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, I'm rolling high tonight. I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
You manage to plant your back foot into the dirt, and he looks at you, goes. He has a shotgun pointed at you, but you're not prone. And he smiles. I made some upgrades to myself too, Donnie.
I'm a literal brick wall. You're gonna have to try harder than that.
He takes a shot at you with a shotgun, but misses.
Yeah.
Okay. For those that don't know, Hawthorne, the stuff that you injected yourself with, he created it.
Oh.
That's how he's
Oh.
managed to
Oh no.
keep control of the cult. He has what you have. He took the virus that made him stronger. This other cultist is gonna start walking back. He's outside the gate, and Hawthorne, it is your turn. You do have a broken wrist now. And you're
Is it-
prone.
I'm going to use whatever I need to use to get back up on my feet.
Okay.
Can I expend one of my heals of the same stuff that he has to try and fix my wrist?
Yes,
kind
you
of-
can. You go.
I want to make sure it catches eyesight when I do it,
Yeah.
and hold my hand and stare at him.
You took it too. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What did I use to get up on my feet?
Movement. You expended half your movement, and then I'll say a bonus action to heal, so you still have your action.
Mm. It's just a little bit. Well, I was 15 feet away. I was knocked, right? So I've still got. So I should be 15 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Which is half my movement. I want to charge and tackle him.
All right.
And I'm
Go
going to
ahead and
try
roll.
and hit him as hard as I can. And I want to get him into the wall or into the building or something. Just slam into him if I can. I don't know if that's just a straight up strength check or.
Yeah.
what
You could do athletics. We're doing a lot of athletics checks tonight. I like it.
This is great. I mean, yeah, we're on orange basically, so this
This is a pretty fun battle.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. 12.
I rolled an 18.
Dang.
Oh,
You go to tackle. He catches you, Hawthorne. You're not gonna get hurt, but he is gonna throw you
Okay.
as a reaction. So you run up to him, he grabs you, and he tosses you, and you land. I'm gonna say you land about right there. You land into like the food preparation area, like breaking the boards as you go down. Ooh, that was fun. All right, Zuko, you're up.
Having no weapons, Zuko's just gonna resort to fighting dirty. He's gonna kick.
Expect nothing less.
I was gonna say, I
mean, hey,
suppose
Expect nothing less.
Because does the detective work? Is there whiskey nearby?
No, he's gonna kick the occultist right in front of him in the balls.
Nice.
Go roll for nut check.
nut check,
Go for ball whack.
Roll for
nudging.
Oh, Bulwark.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll? What'd you roll? What'd you roll? I'm not gonna say it. What'd you roll?
Oh,
Roll to check your balls.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
He goes prone, the one in front of you. Oh God! Blood, and he vomits. All right. Is there anything else you want to do? I guess.
Oh,
I'm gonna piss on him too.
Oh no.
Well, if I move away, the other one.
We'll have an opportunity of attack. You still have the door. You still have the door behind you if you want to just like
Oh my gosh.
try to ram yourself into it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Go ahead and make a. Let's give it to you. Just go ahead and make a.
Just roll the dice.
Just roll the dice.
No, I'm not gonna will anything into.
I gave you a freebie with the ball kick because I thought it was funny. Go ahead and roll a free action. I'll say that's a bonus action.
I rolled in that one.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, come on.
Go says, "Screw it! I'm the hero." Runs and goes to kick the door. You kick it, and your foot goes through it. You are stuck in the door. Your foot is stuck in the door, and you're just kind of like balancing yourself. Your foot, you cannot move. All right, and we're at the top of the round. The cultist, laying down, pulls out his pistol, and you're getting a disadvantage on that. I'm sorry. That's what's happening.
Oh.
That's karma, dude.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Balls.
That's a hit. And you're taking 4 points of damage. He shoots you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Who, me?
Oh yeah, you. I rolled with advantage against you. Are the cultists? Zok is gonna go ahead and make a unarmed attack against you,
Okay.
This is Dune music.
and he misses.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna hit him right in the
It
side
is
of the neck.
What?
Oh
on
shoot!
to
It's
Binnie's
Binnie's.
turn.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
I
bad.
seriously thought this was my playlist for a second again.
All right, Binnie, you are up. Pocket
okay.
sand.
I was gonna say, I guess I will just go to. Actually, question for the GM: how is your cultist standing?
Sweep the leg.
1, 2 feet.
Is his feet apart? Are they together?
Roll for bullshit.
Roll for ball.
Feet are apart.
Okay. I'm gonna try to dive in between those legs to come up behind him and just like whack him.
I'm not gonna
Behind the
lie,
head.
I literally thought you were gonna do a bullshit. I
I
really did. I thought that was just gonna be that's what
Acrobatics.
we've
Acrobatics? Alright.
Acrobatics.
I literally thought that's just what we've resorted to. Now we don't have weapons, so we're just getting
We
kicked in
don't
the
have no
nuts.
weapons. Alright. Come on, let's do it.
This is a very fun fight, I will say
It
that.
is.
This is hysterical.
Well, a 12.
You make it. You dive under.
Yeah.
You're now like right there.
Okay.
I'll just say that's part of your movement.
Okay. And then I'm gonna turn around and try to like kick him, like right between like the head and like the in the neck, just like right in that soft spot.
Okay, go
Try to at
ahead.
least get him down.
Roll an attack. You just do do like a it's athletics, I guess. But
Athletics.
Athletics.
He's like, I don't know anymore.
I don't know anymore. All these improvised attacks.
I
Or
love it.
I didn't plan for any of this, by the way. The improvised attacks. There's so many improvised
I got
attacks.
a 12.
You met. That is a
That's
miss. I rolled
Yes.
against his armor class, so
What
that
makes it
Yes.
fun though is that like you're rolling against us, and it's it's.
Yeah.
You plan a fight where we don't have our weapons.
Well-
You had to know some crazy stuff was going to go down.
I was
You took your
hoping you
weapons
guys
away.
would sneak around the camp more, but that didn't happen. All right, Zok, it's your turn.
Tried.
When have we
tried.
ever been stealthy successfully? When has that ever happened?
I was
Right.
hoping you would have learned a lesson. There's no lessons learned.
All right. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him in the side of the throat with a machete.
All right.
I got a dirty 20.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
That is 10 points of damage.
Nice.
The best thing is that Zok, if he does kill this guy's just going to walk out the room and be like, what the hell is going on here? The chaos.
Zuko's gonna have his foot in the
Some
door.
Hang on just a second, guys.
Where is everybody else? Oh, they're way up there. Oh, lovely.
Oh yeah, the only ones like down at the bottom of the camp are you, me, and Donovan. Everyone else is way up the top.
Yeah.
I don't know why his health is not adding. Let's see if I can just do it right here. Okay, I gotta figure that out. I can't get his health to add for some weird reason. Hang on. Alright, I'm just gonna make a note. I'm gonna have to figure this out next time. I can't add the health for some reason. Alright, so I'll just make notes. Alright. Zok, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Alright, next up is
Moi?
the cultists. They're gonna try to break out with
Okay.
out of the room. Faye, if you want to roll.
And it's athletics?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, athletics.
All right, so that would mean I got an 18.
You successfully hold them.
And would I successfully get to do anything else?
On your turn, you can. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which it is your turn next.
So are you gonna
Um,
search for something to try and hold the door closed?
I guess so. I guess that'll be
Detective work?
the...
I don't know.
Yeah, you could do a detective work or a perception. Either one
Okay.
is applicable in this.
I got a 13.
You find a piece of wood that can hold the door. So there's a piece of wood that can hold the door.
Okay. Can I successfully put it in the door?
Yep. And so they are they're locked in now.
And that's my turn?
Yep.
Awesome.
Can she move toward me?
Yeah, you still have your movement if you
Oh.
want to expend any of your movement. There we go.
This is so trippy.
There we go. I got their health. Sorry guys, I was just trying to fix that real fast.
It's all good. I had a successful turn.
Alright, there we go. Alright, I gotta figure that part out later. Okay. Next up is Donavan.
Okay. So I'm right where that body is though.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to see if he had a weapon on him?
You'd have to, it's gonna take your turn to make a detective work check.
Let me see. Well, it's like, do I waste the roll or just keep fighting? Let's see what mine did. Oh. You know what? I'll risk the roll for funsies. Oh jeez. That was only a 4.
You don't find anything.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a shot against you.
Okay. So I'm like, look. Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not rolling this dice. Nope. That dice. You're going to timeout. I'm done with you. I failed. So next up is this cultist. He moves a little bit closer now. Hawthorne, you're up.
Alright, so I'm going to pick myself up from the table I was thrown through. So when we searched the cell that we were in earlier, I found some rope. Can I use an action to fashion that into a type of lasso?
Yep.
So I'd like to use my action to turn that into a lasso.
Okay.
I know it's going to take my turn for this, but I feel like that's my best shot at doing something productive right now.
Yeah.
And I'll just, whatever movement I got left, just kind of move closer to Donnie so he's not over there himself getting his ass kicked. He's getting his ass kicked with a friend.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so
Zuko.
sweet.
Homie
You're
hasn't
up.
even really hit me yet, so.
Okay.
If
Your
you
foot
hit
is
me,
Zuko, your foot is currently through the door. Legitimately, it's just through the door. And you hear through that door Falcor squeaking like crazy.
Okay. Without trying to get his foot out of the door, Zuko is going to try and use his other foot to kick the cultist in the balls again.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it at disadvantage, but sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Roll 2 attacks. I'm just kidding. Each one. I'm just kidding.
Okay, that's a 6.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Just bust the door open.
All right. Back at the top, this cultist stands up. You still have your foot through the door. With advantage. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh jeez.
Of course.
That's 7 points of damage.
I thought he got up the last turn because he...
No, he laid down, pulled out a pistol, and shot you from the ground.
I
So
almost picture Zuko in like a Jackie Chan style fight, like just like
yeah, 100%. That's 100% what I was thinking, dude. Like,
So how many points of damage?
7.
7?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, cutting over the cultist with Zoc. Zoc. He is going to try to grab his machete. Do an opposing strength check for me.
Okay. I got a 7.
He grabs it, but he grabs the sharp end and he cuts his hand, taking 3 more points of damage. All right. Binnie, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. So, I'm gonna try to go through this door.
Okay. He's going to take an attack of opportunity against you if you run.
Okay. Yep, I'll do it.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. 11 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Woohoo!
Slices your back, and he is going to give chase too.
Alright, I'm gonna go through here. Oh wait, I need to actually select my character, not measure it. Okay. I'm gonna go through here. Close the door behind me.
Yeah.
And... is there any, like, sticks or anything that I could try to bar the door with?
You could make do a detect fort check.
Dirty 20.
You find, just like Faye, there's a giant thing where you can like shove through and lock the door, like a post. You jam it.
Yep.
All right, and that is gonna be the end of your turn.
Yep.
Zoc, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit this dude upside the head again with the machete.
Go for it.
Come on, baby. And that's a miss.
What'd you roll?
6.
Okay. Roll it with advantage. He's bleeding and he's distracted.
All right, that's a 21.
That is a hit.
All right.
Yep.
That is 7 points of damage.
You have killed him.
All right.
Nice.
Sweet.
You managed to get the machete in, fling the blood off. All right.
That's awesome.
Faye, you're up.
Alright, so I want to help Zuko with these guys, I guess.
I'll say as you approach, roll a perception for me.
Okay. Ooh, a nat 20.
Nice.
On that roll, you hear Falcor shout, "I'm in here! Hey! I don't like thunder! I hate this! Oh, I mean, I hate this! No, I hate this. This sucks."
Just sing the thunder song.
You thunder!
Oh my god. Alright. Here. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Falcor is, you can hear Falcor screeching in that room. There is, also with that perception roll, there is a little window on the side right here. I'll say that there's like a little window you could peek in. I would have given that to you if you didn't get a nat 20. But
Would I be able to fit through that window?
you could try to break it and get in. So
Okay.
I'll put you right here. These other ones, these other cultists are distracted with Zuko, so they're not gonna notice you.
Okay, I'll do that then.
They're very distracted. So you could roll, and then there's the rain going on too, so it's hard to hear you. So you go ahead and roll a strength check to see if you could break the window and get in. These are not barred. This is just like a regular glass window, but you need to like smash through it.
I got a 19.
You break through that window.
Nice.
You are now in here. Falcor is in a cage, and you look around. Faye! I'm tough.
Sure, Falcor, sure. Where are the keys?
I don't know, but we could do things old-fashioned like we used to do. Your stuff. Everyone's stuff. That locker right there. And she nods and she kind of signals you. And there's a chest in the middle of the room that has everyone's gear in it.
Oh, awesome. Let's get you out of that cage, girl.
So I'm gonna say that would be a next turn. I'll say
Okay.
you use this the rest of your turn to gear up. This cultist is gonna try to break the door that Binnie has. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage though. Yeah, I failed.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn around and start making his way for the door that's open. Let's see. Next up is Donavan.
Okay, well,
Can I go ahead and say I think it's pretty freaking epic that this is like a rainstorm and like this super powered individual is fighting a rock man and an old man and an
Yeah,
old
I know.
cowboy.
it just feels like a straight up
Like-
action movie, like Marsh.
Yeah, like a badass action movie.
Like I feel like Binnie's doing like a chase scene over there, and then Zuko's got some Jackie Chan fights going on, and then we got like some like Arnold. We got some like Arnold Schwarzenegger movie like happening over here with us. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, we just got it all going on. Whatever.
This is awesome. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
It's
so
it's awesome.
I want to go and try to disarm him again.
All right,
I want
go ahead and roll. Do it with disadvantage.
okay. So lower number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7.
I just beat you with
Oh.
an 8.
Oh, dang. Jeez.
Speaking of which, what's your AC?
I had to look. 16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
He has a drum shotgun, by the way.
Ooh.
That
Cool.
is, you get hit for 8 points of damage.
Not bad, not bad. Could be worse.
He's gonna do something he didn't do before. He's gonna take a second attack. Shoot at you again. Oh, the GM totally remembered that I gave this character a second attack. The second attack is a miss.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Next up is this guy. He's gonna go away. He's gonna go over there. He's busy. Hawthorne, you're up.
Alright. Okay, come in position over here.
Lasso this asshole.
I'm gonna try lassoing him. Hope for the best. 19.
Oh.
You successfully lasso.
Nice.
You successfully lasso. I rolled a 10.
And while I've got him lassoed, I'm going to get up closer to him and I'm going to hit with my brick.
Okay.
Which now has advantage because he's lassoed. Which was a 17.
That is a miss.
Because I don't add any modifiers for the brick, it was just a straight roll.
Well, that
Or
is
would
AC is
I?
really high.
Yeah.
He's a high AC, so
Yeah, I figured it was going to be better of any
you're too
modifiers
busy.
for a brick.
you're too busy. Like you're trying to hold him and swing at the same time, and he's like fighting you with it. So it's very difficult to hit.
Yeah.
All right, Zuko, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Having missed that first time because of my leg being stuck, I take my other leg and I try and break free from the door.
Okay.
Like,
Roll.
I take my other leg and
Roll an athletics throw.
Not one.
Nat
Both
one.
legs
Nat
through
one.
the door.
Nat one.
God, why'd you guys have to say that?
Did you get it?
Yes.
Dude, if he said nat one.
It's the super. Okay, so. Oh man, Zuko, you're like trying to free yourself. You wind up pulling the door on top of you. It falls on top of you. It's open. Faye, you are geared up. On the other side of that door, Zuko, you have a door on top of you, and that is your turn.
Great. Awesome.
Next up, speaking of which, is this cultist. He is gonna go. He sees Faye and is gonna go for Faye.
Hey,
He's
no
gonna take
nice.
a shot, and he misses. He has his pistol. Completely misses.
Serves you right.
Next up is Binnie.
I love how you can see all
Alright.
the creatures moving around.
Oh boy.
can
Well, if
see
you click on the
Um,
names in the little combat encounter, it takes you to whoever the character is, which is cool.
So can I go through this little alleyway?
Yeah, I would say you're small enough to fit through it.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back up this way. Oh, wait, let me see. How far can I go? I'm gonna.
You can dash if you need to as well.
I'm gonna go like. Character. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. It's kind of cool too that you actually have to go through the gap. You can't just put your
can't
token
just-
anywhere.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of sweet. Are you gonna dash, Binnie? Take the dash action.
No, I'm just doing my full movement to like right here. I think that's 40 feet.
Okay. All right. Next up is Zoc.
Alright, so Zoc is going to come out in the hallway. And I guess I will go attack this dude right here
Okay.
with my machete.
All right. Go ahead and roll for it.
Nope, I got a 7.
Yeah, that's a miss. All right. I'm just gonna remove some of these combatants that aren't really doing anything. All right, Faye, you're next. You are fully Faye. You got all your gear, and Falcor is now available. You have I'm just gonna say, just to speed it up, you busted him out. Bust her out. So
Okay.
let's kind of move us along a little bit.
So, I would like to take my saw gun and go after those 3 guys.
This dude.
Yeah, you step on top of the door.
Yeah.
and
You
on top
step
of the
right on
door.
top of it. Yep, you step right on top of the door. Ugh, squishing Zuko just a little bit more.
What the hell?
Ooh, I got 23.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Nice.
And I need this one. $11 points of damage.
Nice. All right. Okay. All right.
Mama's
you-
back in business.
You can take your bonus action.
Yeah, let's do that. Falcor.
Which one do you want
Yes,
Falcor to
I.
attack? You have this one
Um,
and this one. This is awesome.
That one. Oh, okay, well, not that guy then.
They do look
Not
similar.
me, please.
No, sir.
Please don't
It
kill
doesn't
me.
matter because she missed.
Zach does look like a cultist.
She got a 9.
I do.
Only on Wednesdays. All right.
Falcor, shake it off.
No.
No.
All right. The
Get your act together.
Never. All right. So this, I'll say this cultist runs out. We'll just take that one out and let's see where this one is. You guys have managed to kind of keep it mostly quiet for the most part. I mean, the shooting, yeah, but you did pretty good.
Besides that,
For the most part. All right, so
We
this
managed
cult-
to keep them separated and not turn it into like a giant kill box for us while we were unarmed. So
Yeah. Oh, pen just exploded.
Oh no.
Let me just throw it away. All right. That cultist is gonna go for Faye, and that is a miss. Donovan, you're up.
Alright, now that he's lassoed, can I have his gun?
You could try to take it from his hand. Remember, he's a super soldier, so you could try to pry it from his fingers.
Alright, I'm gonna keep trying.
You it kind of evens out though. His advantage having the gun and your his disadvantage with the lasso evens out. So just do a straight. Just do a regular roll for it.
I accidentally dropped my dice, so I'm not gonna look for it right now. I'm just gonna use one of my other ones. This could be bad. Alright, alright. So that let's see. Am I still rolling with disadvantage or anything?
Nope. It evened out. So
Ooh. 15.
you take his gun.
Yeah.
This
Nice.
gun is I think it's actually the one you have. He has it's a drum shotgun.
He basically took my gun.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I look at it. And I pointed at him. And I ask him, do you yield?
Why should I? Having too much fun. Shoot me and see what happens. Do it. Kill me. You'll never get in the lab.
Give me your key card, and this can all be done right now.
Roll a persuasion. I'm gonna tell you this, it has to be pretty dang high.
That's 16. It's probably not high enough.
Hawthorne, roll an opposing strength threat check.
11.
He's still
Good.
lassoed.
Oh, nice.
All right, Hawthorne, it is your turn.
Homie's about to be executed if he doesn't give it up.
I don't really have anything. I was going to hit him with the brick again. I have nothing else to do with him. It's like, it's just going to smack him with my brick. I'm like... that was a 15.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like until I get another weapon, I don't have a modifier, so I was hoping for a high roll.
Zuko, you're up.
Zuko's gonna try and push the door off of himself.
Use the strength check.
Okay. Okay, I got a 3.
Oh.
You're just there. This is where you live now.
He just like lazy.
All right. Speaking of which,
There
the
you go.
cultists.
Guys, can somebody help me, please?
Cultists.
Please, nobody walk on me. Sorry, go. I'm done.
Yeah, that's fine. The cultist goes to shoot at you, but completely misses. There's a door in the way. Binnie, you are up.
Alright.
The thing that saved you.
What can I see?
Ooh.
Okay. Alright, so I see these guys. And I see the cultists coming after me, so I start running. So I want to try to dodge and get away from them. I'm gonna run over this way.
Okay.
Yeah, group them all.
Let's see. Wait, let me see. How far was that? That's only 25 feet. I still have more. Wait, oh, hold on. I changed back to select. Let's see. Yep. I'm here. And then suddenly, lo and behold, I see all these guys up here, apparently. I'm like, help!
I see everybody in the chaos that's ensuing.
Is there anything else you want to do? You could, if you're not going to do an action, you could just take a dash and do double your movement speed.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna dash. And now, can I see if Faye has our weapons, or...
You're pretty far away, but what you could tell, it looks like you heard like a gunfire from her saw gun, and it's pretty loud. So you could kind of get...
dash up here then. Yeah. I'm just gonna yell at Faye, Faye, where's our weapons?
They're right here. Come on.
All right, Zoc, you're up. And Zoc, you do hear Faye say our weapons are right here.
Alright. I'm gonna hit that dude again. I'm gonna try, at least. Machete. Come on, baby. I got a 14.
That is a hit.
Nice. So that is 7 points of damage.
You killed him.
Alright. I'll move
So you
over.
just and slice him, and he goes down.
Alright, can I move into the door, or are they blocking it?
We'll just say Faye moves. We'll get you in there. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So your gear, you see the trunk, and I'll just let you just kind of as a bonus action, you could re-gear up.
Alright, cool.
You just can't do anything else.
Alright.
Faye, you're up.
Let's see. Is there anybody left?
This one right here.
Oh, I thought that was Zoc.
Nope, Zoc's
I'm
inside.
so confused.
They do look alike a little bit.
I know.
Poor
okay.
Zog. First he was blind, now he's getting treated like a cultist.
Now he's a robot.
Robot.
He's a Zocbot.
They's just gonna be like,
Hold me to the Zokbot.
hey, it doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to fight with them.
Are you trying to actually persuade? If you roll a persuasion, oh my gosh, if you get like a nat 20 on this, let's see if my powers work the other way around.
Okay.
If you get a
It would
nat
be
20 on
nice.
this,
Here
this
it
will
is.
be.
No.
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
It's not a 1.
He looks, he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, that was your turn.
Well, then I'll be like, fine, Falcor, and she got an 18.
That's a hit.
So, there you go. Heck is eyes out.
Alright, what's the damage?
It's 1.
Better than nothing.
One eye.
Better than, my nothing.
Alright, this cultist is gonna he's gonna see his boss get in this fight, get less, and he's gonna charge after Hawthorne with his machete to try to break it. What's your AC, Hawthorne? What's your AC?
Sorry, I've muted. 16.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yes.
Alright, Donovan.
Alright,
Are you gonna persuade him again, or are you just gonna
I
shoot?
wanna, I wanna hit him with the butt of the shotgun, and then persuade him, and then see if I can persuade him.
Persuade him first.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it. Wait, well, you gotta. What are you gonna say first?
I wanna tell him, I don't want to ask you again. Give us the card, and this will all be over. With the gun pointing at his face. Or, yeah. Whatever looks the most threatening.
I want to be threatening.
Ooh. 18.
Nice.
He looks. Smiles. Okay. I got some terms. I'd do anything for family, though. He whistles at the cultist charging Hawthorne. Stand down.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah. I know my camp looks sparse. My cultists should return momentarily. Old man, let me go.
Don't do that yet. I want to hear your terms.
Term 1, let me go. I mean, I could just keep going until I bust out of this.
The next term.
I'll give you the key card.
Okay.
We're not gonna. Let's just say, you're not gonna come back here.
Well, I'd rather not anyway. I didn't want to come here in the first place.
No retribution. I'll give your friends back your gear. You're free to leave my camp. I never want to see you again. You leave the cult alone. Our interest. If we wander the marsh, we do what we do. You stay out.
You got it.
Get this rope off me now.
Got it.
Untie it and take it off him.
He has the key card. Before I give you this, you all decide to betray me, the cultists that will come back will slaughter every single one of you. And it'll be slow and painful and not too fun. Give you the key card. Get the hell out of my camp. He has the he looks in his jacket. Has the key card. Throw my shotgun down. Now.
I hand it to him.
Thank you.
You got yourself a deal.
He hands you the card. And as he does, he grabs you and pulls you in close and gets it right in your ear. Under the circumstance, it's good to see you, brother. You take care of yourself.
Good riddance.
He whistles. And the cultist that's fighting up here with you guys backs off. You guys are
Thank
out
you,
of
sir.
you guys are out of combat.
Alright, so I go in and I grab the weapons. I suit up and I grab Hawthorne's weapons too. And I take them back down to him.
I get geared up and I go over back to her cell to get Mary.
Mary's there. She goes, "Is everything okay?"
Yep, we're
Yeah.
good now. Or we should be.
Yeah. We
She kind of
struck
stops.
a deal with the guy to get the key card.
A deal?
Yeah.
Hawthorne, you know what they've been doing around the marsh. We gotta stop them.
We'll deal with that when it comes to it. You do what you have to do to survive the marsh. And to get all of us
That's
out of
your
here.
way of fighting.
To get all of us out of here and to get us out unscathed. We dealt them a little bit of damage, but we did what we had to do.
Okay.
That's our terms. Unless you still think you can do this alone.
I'm with you, my brother.
Then
I
you do it
trust you.
our way. Because I trust them. So we do it our way. One problem at a time.
You're right. Let's go. And she kind of hobbles out, and I'll say you guys all meet up by the fountain.
I'm gonna actually call out to Binnie real quick. Hey, Binnie, can you come here real sec? I got a mechanical
Sure,
question.
Uncle Doc.
Found something weird in this room.
Okay, Uncle Doc.
And as
I
everybody's
just go over.
heading out, I usher her into the room and then I shut the door. And I say, I need you to look
Oh, boy.
at something. Okay?
I don't want it to be your butt.
It's not my butt, sweetie.
Okay.
I pull my sleeve up, I take the machete and I run it around my arm, just like T2, and I pull my skin back.
Don't.
You
Oh.
see,
What
as
is
he does this, you see his arm. It is basically like a robotic limb with wires that run up it, gears, wires, all over up his arm.
Holy lightning bug on a marshy night. What is that?
Yeah, I noticed a hole in my arm while we were in the prison. And I noticed there was no
Yeah?
pain. And I felt in there, and there were wires and metal pieces, which I am sure have not always been there.
As you look, Binnie, his arm slowly starts to heal itself. It's like the skin starts to repair itself, and like where he pulled it up, it's starting to like go back down and automatically just
I grab
heal.
his wrist like as it's doing that, and I'm just like right here with my goggles down, looking at it. Whoa.
This, Binnie, is technology you have never seen before in your entire life. It's
I don't know, Uncle
super
Zuck.
advanced.
I didn't think you could do that before.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was thinking about all the times back to when we got injured and shot at and stuff, and I can't remember a time I was actually hurt. Oh, and by the way, it's good to see you, finally. And I make
Wait,
eye
what?
contact with her. She can see that my eyes aren't glazed over anymore.
And I'm like moving.
I can see you. Just came back today. For whatever reason.
Well,
So, any idea what's going on with me?
well, you got me there. I
Alright.
mean, you look like you, but
Yeah, I feel like me. Like, I don't...
you're.
I mean, my arms feel a little weird, but other than that, I feel like myself.
Did your arms just now feel weird, or did they feel weird before we got
No,
caught?
it's since we've been here. Since we've been here.
I'm just kind of like looking and just be like,
Alright.
I don't know, Uncle Zuck. I remember you being a Hawthor, but this ain't Hawthor. Is it just your arms, or is it your whole body? I start poking him, just like.
I don't know. That's actually a really good question. I'm afraid to cut open another part of my body, though.
I don't blame you.
Alright, well, let's just keep this between us. I don't know what to do with this information right now. And I can't really think about it. I feel like me. I am me, I guess. I just wanted to see if it even jogged a memory. Anything it could have been.
How do you know if it's you, though? What was the last thing you said on my last cycle birthday?
Shoot, I don't know. I remember when I got that patch for you, though. When your folks
Oh.
died. Remember that? I do have memories of when we
But
first
the
started out.
simulator did that too.
It's true.
I should start scratching that. Well, what was the one thing that happened that was really weird for all of us right before we woke up in that weird fisherman's hut?
There was that little small guy who was just talking a bunch of nonsense. Remember, he looked kind of like a... I don't know what he looked like a mutant, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
His
He had
name
that
was-
weird accent?
Yeah, it was like really, really odd accent. Like nothing that I've ever heard before.
Well,
Something.
I think his name was Balron. You think it could be him?
he was a creepy little dude. Well, I guess I'll have to trust you it's you, but I don't know, Uncle Zoc. Either somebody changed you, but do you remember anything before we got bags put over our heads? Like, did you black out at all?
I don't remember anything before that. I mean, other than when we went to Capital City and back to Sunset and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't remember anything right before we were captured. It's like a blank space. It's like a void.
I'm guessing something happened to you, Uncle Zoc, but you know what? You're still my Uncle Zoc, and I give him a hug.
Alright, well, let's keep this between us, Binnie, okay? You promise?
Okay. I promise up to a point. If Hawthorne starts noticing, you know I'm gonna have to tell him.
Alright. If it gets to that point, I'll tell him myself.
Alright. That's a deal.
Alright. Let me just walk out the room.
Mm-hmm.
You guys travel out of the cultist lair and you see several cultists just kind of like along the way. They're just kind of like standing and making sure that you all leave. Mary tells Hawthorne, she's like, I have a boat that I hid. right down this path. We can travel back through the swamps. So she takes you guys to the little airboat. You guys start it, and you guys travel through the swamps, bypassing the gators and the giant frog creatures.
I
do
hate
have a
those
few
frog
words
creatures.
for the crew. I tell them I did what I had to do. When this is all said and done, y'all don't have to honor that agreement.
Binnie goes up, just puts a hand on Donavan, and says, "It's okay. We know who you are now, and you wouldn't hurt any of us."
Yeah, I don't care what my deal with him was. If y'all see them doing what they usually do, you don't have to honor that deal. I did it because we needed to get out of there, and it was going to come into a bloody mess if he and I and Hawthorne just went at it. It was the only way to end it.
It's okay. We have to survive the marsh. That's a rule.
Thank y'all.
All right.
for sticking with me.
You guys are traveling with the boat. Donovan, you look down at your bag and you notice that glow of that package again. You guys look towards the horizon to make your way to the land, on the way to the Forgotten Lab. That is where we're going to end tonight's session. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Had
It was
some
like a dungeon crawl mixed with
twist
the fight. It
turns.
was really good.
We
That was
used
Another good one.
a fun new virtual tabletop that I
That's
think worked
fun.
out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good test run
And
for it.
Mm-hmm.
very much
Oh,
enjoyed
that
it.
music was dope. Oh
Yeah,
my
it
gosh.
was.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I kept having to
yes.
like lower it a little bit because I was like, man, it is
Yeah,
loud.
it would
So I
get-
kept like
Yeah.
lowering each track, but
Yeah.
I was rolling so high tonight too. Like I haven't
Yeah.
rolled pretty good in like a long time.
I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's session. Be sure to come back tomorrow for Chronicles of Andrasia, where
Mhm.
I'm really excited to see what happens. We have a pretty full week this week, so make sure that you come to the channel and check out all the awesome and amazing things we do, because we stream like almost every day. So definitely check us out. Also, be sure to check out any of our awesome content that we've been putting out. We've been doing a lot of reviews on the tabletop, video game, and comic book side. So make sure that you check out our reviews on YouTube and give us a follow on all of our channels there. And also, if you would like, we have a Patreon. You could subscribe to Patreon and get exclusive content from Comics on the Cross. But guys, I'm going to leave you with that tonight. Stay safe, stay nerd, be blessed, and we will catch you next time for more Book of Astra.
Adios.